Howdy everybody. I've got to move some hay today. I say it's been a bit of a drought. We're going through a dry season. All the grass in the pasture is starting to turn brown and the cows are losing conditioning. So it is August, so I'm going to have to start putting out hay. August, September, looking I'm going to be a whole lot earlier than I would like to. So there's enough there to keep them alive, but I don't like the way they're looking. They're really lean, and all of their bones and ribs are showing, all the hip bones are showing, and my cows normally don't look like that. So I've got to go purchase some more hay. I've got right at about 85 bales. That would have been more than enough to take me through the winter. But now that I'm putting out hay in the summer, that puts me in a spot where I'm gonna have to go make some purchase. So I've shopped around and got a buddy of mine gave me a good deal on some last year's hay. So we'll be spending the day loading up and moving some hay. Well, it's hooked onto this flatbed trailer. I've got a hay dolly, but I can only move 4 at a time. This year should be able to allow me to move a whole lot more hay, because I've got right at about 65 bales of hay I've got to move. It's warming up, so I've got right about 65 bales, give or take, I've got to get moved. So my hay dolly can take 4 bales at a time. That will take me all weekend to get those moved. So I borrowed a buddy's flatbed trailer. It's a 24-foot trailer, and we will start loading up hay on this. Hopefully we can get 2, 4, 6, 8, maybe 8 or 10 at a time. We'll see how much we can get loaded on here, but at least we should be able to get 8 loaded on here. That'll cut my trips down significantly. Instead of making one trip with 4 bales, I'll be making one trip with 8 bales. So let's go ahead and get this day started. Head to the hay bales, start getting them loaded. Okay, so we're out here in the field. This is the first batch of last year's hay. It still looks pretty good. I'll get this all loaded, and then he's got some more around on the other side of these trees. So I'll go pick all these up, get these loaded, take these to the house. And then these are just some old, busted up, maybe 2-year-old bales. Those are free. He just threw those in. I'll take them and get the cows started on those, and then probably give them busted up hay, then a good hay, a busted up hay, then a good hay. Get that all loaded up and take back to my place and get it all stacked. But it's nice and pretty out here. Yep, nice and pretty out here. Nice warm day. It's 11 a.m. so I'm gonna try to get this done as soon as I can before it gets too hot. And that's not gonna be fun, working in this Texas heat. So let's go ahead and get this loaded up and get started with this work. Okay, we've got it loaded. We've got 9 on there. Now let's see if this truck is going to be able to pull it. If I can't pull it, I'll have to unload it and make it a smaller load. But one way to find out: jump in it, fire up the engine, and get her done, baby. Let's see what we can do. Well, we are out of the bottom and on the main road, headed to the hacienda. So that went pretty good. Truck is pulling pretty well. It's not straining, it's not heavy. I'm just taking it in at about 40 miles an hour. We're on a old backcountry road. Whoever gets behind me and gets upset, hey, too bad. City folk, we love the city folk. They move out from the city out to the country, and they want to continue to go 90 miles an hour as if they're on the big freeway. So hay moving time, equipment moving time, they get stuck behind us. They just have to go slow with us. But let's get on this. Let's get this in and start unloading, stacking, and make a few more runs. So this is 9 bales. I should have been able to put 10 bales on this. So my next run I'll have 10 bales. And I'll cut my trip down tremendously from using that 4-foot dolly. Or that 4-bale dolly. Not a 4-foot, but a 4-bale dolly. So we've unloaded the trailer. We stacked those over there with everybody else. That's the 9 over here. Now time to go pick up another load. And we'll be doing this for a little while. So this time we've got all 10 loads on it. There is 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we only can put one across this back wheel because of the fender. We don't want to put anything on the fender. So we've got the 10 loads. Round 2. We'll go ahead and take these in and then come back for some more. Well, the good thing is we've cleared out all that there. Then we'll come back, get these busted bales, and then I'll see what time it is, because it's getting a little late in the evening, or well, later in the afternoon, and I've got other things to do. So I may come back tomorrow to start working on that other bunch on that other side. So get these taken in, come back, pick up everything else that's left on this side, and then tomorrow we will hit that other side, because we'll have to come in another gate. So let's get it done, baby. Keep on pushing. Well, I'm gonna have to pull these mirrors out. Going down, I couldn't see around the bales, so we'll get these, I think they call them telescoping mirrors, or telescoping mirrors, something like that. That one's a little tight. There you go. Get that pulled out, and then I'll be able to see around the bales, so I can see what's coming up behind me. Well, we extended those mirrors, but we still can't see around those hay bales. They're hanging off about 1.5 feet on each side. It's with them hanging over that extra distance on the trailer. I can't see around them. So we'll just keep on cruising. We'll just keep on going forward. We came down that first time at 40 miles an hour. I'll bump it on up to 50. See, make sure everything continues to go smoothly. Well, there's this one bridge here as we cross the county line. So I'll stay at 40 as we cross the county line. That bounce you pretty good. Once I get across that bridge, I'll step up the speed to about 50, because I won't have another bridge that's going to be that choppy. So that bridge here, it's going to bounce us a bit. Hey, there's a smart person. They stopped to let me cross the bridge first. There was no way we both would have fit the bridge. But now this is the county line coming up. Then I'll bump up the speed, and we'll be no more bridge between here and my place. We've made it here with a full load. And take that first one off. Let's go ahead and get this next one off. There you go. Always pucker up your butt cheeks when you get them that high and nothing on the back, no counterweight, because you can feel it. You feel all that weight that high up in the air. Moves your center of gravity. So you got to bring it down so those back wheels don't tilt off the ground. Looking good, looking good. Morning. Sunday morning here. We finished that first set of move yesterday. Now we're headed over to the next set of hay. Try to get that all moved today. Not sure how much of it we're gonna get moved, but we'll work until we get her done, or work until it's time for a break. Trying to get all this hay moved on over to my place. Okay, so this is the hay that I've got to get to moving. These 2 rows here is last year's hay. So we got to get all that loaded up and hauled off. So let's get to working. Time to get loaded in and hauling out. The fun never ends. There you go. We've got them all stacked up and hauled off. We got the last on the trailer. We'll take them back to my place and unload them and restack them. Let's get on the road. That's the last of them there, a little Tootsie Roll. So we'll get these hauled off, get them put with all the others.